Hi my friends, and welcome back to our structured text programming language tutorial. In this lesson we will talk about the built-in counting function, and PLC provides three built-in function blocks for the counting. Is the CTU can count upward, CDT can count the downward, and the CTU-D can count both upward and downward. But before we continue, we must add some library to our project. Is the standard library here, and you can see here we have all our function and built-in function, and also the functions that we will talk before. If you if you watched our previous lesson, you will know that we talked about the R and L triggers. It's a rising age detection and the falling age detection. So let's return to our project, and we will close this one and open our project. And here firstly we start with the CTU. So the CTU, the logic is the same like the CDT, but CTU it's the upward counters and the CDT is downwards counters. So I will show you one example on the CTU, and then we switch to then we go forward to our another built-in function. So let's start, and here I declare my CTU and give it type the CTU. Then we declare S1, and it's our bool data type, and then K1, and K1 is also bool. And my friends, also we use the I variable with the word data type. I think we will use it for the demo or the test. And my friends, let's make some logic. And when we declare CTU, firstly we start with the instance which we declared here, my CTU, and we write some options for the counter. Firstly is our CU block, CU input. It's the enable of our counter, and I want to enable it with the S1 button. Next one is our PV. PV is the count number, and we set it for 5, I think enough. The next one, my friends, is the reset of our CTU, and I make it equal to my CTU dot Q, and we closed our declaration. And here we write simple logic: if my CTU dot Q, it's mean if our counter is enabled, then K1, we make the K1 true, and we closed, and if and here we can and here we read the current value of our counter. So to do that we use my CTU.cv and closed. So my friends, let me show you on the paint. And my friends, we have the block of CTU here, and it's my CTU, and we have the three inputs here. Firstly for the activate our counter, second one to set the count value, and last one is for the reset. And also we have Q for output and current value. And let's write it like this. It's our CU where we set the S1, and this one is our PV where we set the 5, and this one is the reset, and the last one is the my CTU.Q. We will reset it after our counter is reached to 5. So here we use here our Q, and here we have the current value. So my friends, let's start building, and we have one error here, and let's look what is the error. Type mismatch cannot convert bool to word, and where we have the word, okay, we have word here and CU, sorry, here is CV, not CU. Now let's do it again. Now we have no warnings and error and login, and let's start run. So our logic is not activated because we are not activate the S1. And my friends, let's change the value is true, and let's send it to our controllers and write value, and now is true, and our E is 1 now. Let's do it again, and let's change it to false and online and write value. Now our value must be changed after we switch S1 from false to true. So let's do it again, online and write value. Now it's changed to 2, and let's do it. Here we can push the Control and F7, 1, and again, and again, and again, and last time again. Now it must be 0 after our Q1 is. So what happened, my friends? After we reach the number 5, this one, our Q is activated and sends signal to reset. So our number E is 0 now. So my friends, that's all for today, and in the next lesson I want to show you how we use the rising age with the counter, and then we go forward and start learning about the timers. And my friends, I wish you good health and good luck. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you enjoy the video. See you in the next lesson.